Welcome back to Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping Outdoors. This is Wednesday, December the 2nd, and I'm getting ready to head up there to my hunting shanty, or up in the hollow here. We've got about 3 inches of snow on the ground. It snowed all day yesterday, and I had today off from work, so I'm going to go out and try to see if I can see me a buck here today. But I'm going to head up in the hollow there. Probably start out at the hunting shanty first and then go back on in the hollow and see what we can see. This snow will help me be able to walk around a little bit better today and sneak up on stuff. So we'll go see what we can see, and I'll take you all along with me. You all can see the snow that we got here. But I'm going to head back in the hollow back here. I'm up here at the farm again, and this is the most snow that I've got to hunt during buck season in a long time. So I'm going to go back here and see how this goes. I may not see anything, but at least I'm in God's great outdoors. So we'll see what we can see back here. And then again, I might walk up there and I might see a big old buck up there standing. So I'll turn you back on when we get back here. I just made it up here to the hunting shanty, and I got set down in here. I'm going to sit here for a couple hours and see if anything comes into this hollow. I seen coming up here that there was some deer tracks down that way on the road as I come in. It looked like they'd come off this hill back here. But I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and see how this goes. Or I might just sit in here all day and see if anything comes into this hollow. You never know now. This is the second week. They could be one anywhere. And with this snow on the ground, they've got to get up and start feeding. I noticed coming up the road on the Kubota, I drove my dad's Kubota up here from down home. And that one field I came by, it had about 8 deer in it. I couldn't tell what they were. The ones I had seen, though, were does, but I didn't get to see all of them. But anyhow, I'll get off here, and we'll just sit here for a little bit and see what happens. I could see a buck come in here, but I'm going to tell you right now, if it isn't a pretty nice one, then this late in the season, I'm not going to shoot it. Save him for next year. We let the kids shoot whatever they want to, but us grown-ups, they have to be an 8-point or bigger, or we won't shoot them. And even if it's an 8-point, it has to be a pretty nice 8-point. So I'll get off here, and I will see you a little bit later. I'm just going to hunt around here today, and we might even get out and walk around a little bit, because I can sneak around in this snow here. So I will see you a little bit later. If something comes in, I will let you see it. I fired up my little buddy heater here. I'm trying to get my feet warm. They got a little bit cold. But it's 9 o'clock and I haven't seen anything yet. But I'm going to sit here, I think, about another hour, and then I'm going to get out of here about 10 and maybe take a walk up around the ridge here and go see what I can see. But I'm sitting there looking right out here, and then I can look down that way and I can see this right here. So I'll get warmed up here and see what we see. But I think I am going to have to get out and move around and see what's moving. I don't think you're going to see anything but just setting, but you never know. A big old buck, he can be anywhere. So, but they are going to have to get out today and eat, because I know around here yesterday it had snowed about all day here, and they're going to have to get up and move and eat. So hopefully we see something. If not, I'm enjoying myself, just been out in God's creation. You can't ask for more than that. It isn't about getting something all the time. It's about enjoying yourself and seeing the wonderful things that the good Lord has made for us all to enjoy. I made it up here to the cabin. I left down there about 10 o'clock and just got up here. That wind's really a howling up here on top of this hill. And it's kind of chilly, but I'm made it up here to the cabin, and I'm going to sit in there for a few minutes and get warmed up a little bit, and then I'm going to head right out around that hill right there and see if I can see anything down over these hills out of the wind. I'm up here. This is next to the last day of buck season here in West Virginia. I didn't have to work today. I got to take my wife to the doctor, but I thought I'd come out here this morning. There's a little deer feeding out there, if you can see it, and if you can hear it, they're timbering back across the hill there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk right back out around this road right here. Maybe them deer's back out in there, but I'm just going to get out and walk around a little bit and take a walk around the farm and head back to the house. But this is Friday before the last day, and what I'll do, I'll get this video, I'll video tomorrow if I go, and then I'll get it edited and put out what happened on the second week of deer season here in West Virginia. Yesterday, my dad, he went up behind his house and walked back around the hollow, and he missed a buck back in there. But I have seen a few bucks on trail camera since season come in. So if we don't get them, they'll be here for next year. But you can't shoot them sitting on the couch. And if I do get one, I'll put it in the freezer. But I walked up over that hill, and our garage is down in there. So I'm just going to take my time and walk around and still hunt and see what I see here. I will see, and some deer go through here at some time or another. Look at that path going out through there. But anyhow, this is on the back side of the farm, and then here the other neighbors are their farms down in there. But if you can see that, there's my dad's tree stand. Well, we put it up there a long time ago. Used to be you'd come in here and you'd almost be guaranteed to see a deer in here. But I'm going to hunt out this way, and then our cabin, it's right back up over the hill right there, but I'm going to work my way back around to there and just still hunt this and see if I see anything. But I'll walk back out through here and see what we see. But like I said, you can't see them sitting on the couch, so you got to get out and try. I will see. Well, I made it up here to the low gap. I come from out in there, back around, and we call this a low gap. you can see some tracks are going off the hill right here. Been something through here in the last couple days, but used to kill deer in here all the time too. And then right out around here, used to shoot a lot of deer off this hillside right here. I don't know if you all can see it. Let me see if I can. I don't know. There's a big rock right out there. We used to sit there all the time the first day of season, and somebody would always get a deer here off this hillside. But been several deer killed here over the years. But I got to go right back up this way, and right back up in there's the cabin. But haven't seen anything so far except that one out in the meadow. And I'll get up here and see what we see. But I'm just out still hunting today. This snow's starting to melt, and it makes it easy to walk along and just sneak around and see if you can see anything. And how I do this, and you can take it for what it's worth, because I don't claim to be a professional hunter either. But when I'm out still hunting, the way I do it, I just walk a little bit and stop, look and listen. And that's how I do this. But I'll get off here and get on up here to the cabin, and I might see you a little bit later. Welcome back to Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping Outdoors. I'm up here today. This is Saturday, and December the 5th. I'm headed back that way, going to watch down in this here right away for a little bit. This may conclude my deer hunting for this year, or at least the buck season part of it. I'll see what happens here. I don't think I'm going to go back out anymore. We'll just have to see, but they're saying that it's in tomorrow too, is when it goes out, but I don't know if I'm going to go out again or not. I got to get some traps in the ground, and we'll see what happens here. But I think I might set my coyote traps back tomorrow and be done with deer hunting for a little bit. So I'll turn you back on out here if we have some action, and I'll see you a little bit later. I want to show y'all, I'm up here on this right of way, and right back that way, all through there where you can see them hills, that's PA, Pennsylvania. So that's how close I live to Pennsylvania. And we come up from my dad's house, which is behind me here. And I live right down around that hill right there. It's where I live at. I live about 2 miles over the hill from my dad. But this is what I'm going out here and look down over this right away and watch it for a little bit. I have set traps up here before. This is a little bit of my trapping stuff, but I've never had any luck up here. So I don't know. I was looking at this as I come up through here, and I thought about maybe I'd set a couple traps up here, but we'll see. So I will see you a little bit later. I'm back here looking this here right away, this power line right away. I have killed a couple deer on this right away before, right down there in the bottom, if you can see it. I've killed deer down there on them roads, but this is a right of way back in behind my dad's place, and I haven't been back here much this year, but we have seen some deer on this right of way. So I'm going to stand here for a little bit and watch this and see if maybe a buck will come out across here. But we had some rain yesterday afternoon, and it cleared out overnight sometime, but I think we're going to have cloudy conditions all day today, and I think it's supposed to get a little bit colder. So I will get off here. I think we're going to hunt till about 10 o'clock or 11, and then we will be done. Like I said, I don't know if I'll go any more today or not. I've got a few things I got to do, and I just may end this video here after a while for the second week of deer. I'm going to end this video right here for the second week of deer season. I don't think I'm going back out tomorrow for the last day, and I'm going to get off here and head back to the house. I was out here for a little bit this morning and seen some deer coming up here, but haven't seen any since I've been up here. So on the ride up we seen them, but anyhow, I'll get off here and I will get this video out for the second week. Sorry there wasn't no more action than what there was, but that's hunting. I will say one thing about the deer here in West Virginia. Our deer population is down, or at least right here in the area where I hunt at, it's down. Don't see the deer like we used to, but I think what the DNR needs to do is, and this is just my opinion, we need to go adopt the buck management practices that PA has. Certain amount of points on one side, and you're only allowed one buck regardless. If you kill it with a bow, you don't go gun hunting. If you don't kill one with your bow, you can go gun hunting. And there's got to be an antler restriction on it. But that's just my opinion. I think we do need to cut it down to one buck per season. I know that here I can legally kill, I can kill a buck with my bow, a buck with my rifle, and a buck with my muzzle loader. So that's how many bucks we're allowed to get here, and I think they need to cut that down to where you're only allowed to get one. But anyhow, I'll get off here. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope that the good Lord has blessed you wherever you may be, and I will get off here and get this video out to you, and I will see y'all on the next one. Stay tuned, because there'll be some more trapping videos that coming. So I will see y'all on the next one, and may the good Lord bless you all.